to another episode of Directors and Dragons. Today I am going to be casting for the Stormlight Archive TV series or movie series. Today I'm going to be casting Bridge 4. So the characters that I'm going to be including that are Rock, Lopen, Teft, Moash and Sigzil. Those are sort of the main characters of Bridge 4, and I'm leaving sort of secondary Bridge 4 characters that are named and have character but are less important to the plot. These are the most plot relevant and important ones. So let's get into it. Quick thing, yes, I am wearing a Bridge 4 jacket costume. I made this myself. I sort of put a teaser up for that a couple of days ago. Thank you for all those who liked that. If you want to know where you can see my teasers or promos for videos, go follow my Instagram, Directors and Dragons, one word. It would really be helpful, and you can see teasers and promos for videos and know what's coming out next. Also, we have just hit 20 subscribers, so this is the 20 subscriber special. Thank you to everyone who subscribed and commented and gave me feedback on my videos. I am greatly appreciative of that. This is the first live video recording I've done since the last Stormlight video, so hopefully it's a bit better. I'm changing settings and stuff, and I'm trying incorporating costumes now. So if you like the Bridge 4 costume, follow my Instagram and I will show you how to make it or promos of how I'm making it. Anyway, let's get into it. Okay, I think that's everything. Merge, check my notes. Yep. Okay. First one we're going to be casting is Rock. So a quick note beforehand, it is really important to get the ethnicities of the Bridge 4 people right. I've been trying to be as careful and sensitive and appropriate with them as possible. If you disagree with my choices or you feel like I missed something in the book that led me in the complete wrong direction ethnicity-wise for each of these characters, please tell me in the comments. Someone commented on my Stormlight video, on my first Stormlight video, telling me I got the Alethi ethnicities wrong. That is a mouthful, and I greatly appreciate the feedback. If you're wondering about the Alethi ethnicities and whether I got it slightly off, go refer to my reply to that comment under the first Stormlight Archive casting. Okay, so we're starting off with Rock. So Rock is how we get to know about the Horniers. Horniers are these big, caring, large personality people. I've always seen Rock as quite a big guy, but also on the older side. He's been through a lot, and he's seen a lot of life, and he still has a fairly optimistic and cheerful outlook, despite everything he's been through. But he's also a mentor to Kaladin, and he's a great friend. So I have actually gone with Brendan Gleeson. So I'm mainly pulling from his performance in Paddington, where he played a cheerful but also kind of stern and calloused with a harsh backstory character he played Knuckles in Paddington 2 actually. So if you've seen that, you know what I'm talking about, and I think you'll agree with me that Brendan Gleeson would be great for Rock. So, Brendan Gleeson as Rock. Next one we have is Lopen, or the Lopen as he likes to be called. But so he is the comedic relief pretty much. He's extremely exaggerated, and here's Herdazian. Herdazians are such a character, and in the audiobook series, the ones read by Michael Kramer and Kate Redding, props to them, they do such an amazing job on those audiobooks. But he has such a great accent and personality, and I feel like that fits a sort of South American ethnicity. Comment if I got that completely wrong. But anyway, I have gone with Michael Pena. If you've seen any of his performances in Ant-Man, you'll see perfectly why I've chosen him for Lopen. He has that great comedic timing and this sort of ironic, almost meta humor that would fit really well with Lopen. So, Michael Pena as Lopen. Next one we have is Teft. So, spoiler warning from here on out for all the Stormlight books, especially characters around Teft and Moash. But anyway, Teft has one of the best character arcs. He goes from a drug addict, to a windrunner, to a radiant. And it is so good. The way it's done in, what is it? Rhythm of War is awesome. So we need someone who can portray all sides of this morally conflicted, dubious character. We also need someone who's on the older side. Again, like Rock, who has seen a lot of life, feels the injustice of ending up in the bridge crew and the slave yards. So I went with Hugo Weaving for Teft, and I think, like, if you look at him now, he looks way more grizzled and worn and than he did in his younger days as playing Elrond. If you look at plays a very world-weary character in Mortal Legends. He's also a mentor-y character. He also plays a bit of a bad guy in that as well. So, minus spoilers for Mortal Legends. Sorry, I always put the spoiler warning after the spoiler, don't I? Anyway, but I'm pulling from that and his roles as Elrond, which show his mentor-y ability. I think Hugo Weaving would be great. I think if you saw my promo and the picture I'm about to put up on screen, promo on the Instagram screen here, you can see he has perfectly the looks for Teft as well. So Hugo Weaving as Teft. So next we got Moash. So Moash turns bad, but for understandable reasons. So Moash is this morally dubious character going on from about Words of Radiance onwards, but he's also a great character. He's also a friend to Kaladin and doesn't see himself as evil. He sees himself as picking the right side in this war and fighting against the injustice, which the human races like the Alethi, which is understandable coming from where Moash has come from. But he is also the opposition to a lot of our heroes. So we need an actor who can play morally dubious, but also be kind and supportive for Kaladin in the first couple of books, but then turn into quite a bad guy. So I've picked Diego Luna. So if you look at his performance as Cassian, he plays this morally dubious, world-weary. I'm saying world-weary a lot. World-weary is a good description for a lot of Bridge 4. He plays this morally dubious, world-weary, almost done with everything, on his last hope sort of character in Cassian and Rogue One. And I think transferring a lot of that over to Moash makes sense. I'd love to see him have a crack at Moash. So we're having Diego Luna as Moash. The final one on this list is Sigzil. Sigzil is one of the Azish. Here's how we learn about the Azish, just as Lopen is for the Herdazians and Rock is for the Horn-Eaters. The Azish, to my memory, are described as having extremely dark skin, but also have extremely Eastern-style architecture. Not Eastern, the Middle Eastern, that one, style architecture. So I went with an African-American actor, Daniel Kaluuya. In his performance in Black Panther, you see him play characters with strong will, but also as a great second fiddle and, not accomplice, friend and support to someone, which is what Sigzil becomes to Kaladin. He's always there, he's always supporting him, and he's always sort of picking up the pieces behind him. So I think Daniel Kaluuya would do a great job. So we have Daniel Kaluuya as Sigzil. That wraps up my bridge forecasting. I think this will be the last Stormlight video I do for a while. They're quite time consuming to make and I have to put a lot of effort into them, and they've sort of been dropping in views and they seem to be less popular. So if you're watching this and you do want me to do more, I have at least one more video lined up that I can do for the leaders and the rulers and the monarchs around Roshar. But I have one more lined up that I have the resources and stuff to do, but past that I'm not sure I'll be doing anymore. But if you do like it, if you do like this video and want me to keep doing more, and you got to the end, consider liking and subscribing, because you sat through me and my horrible voice. But anyway, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, 20 subscribers, thank you so much. If you want to see more of the costumes like this, I'm doing Shardplate next, which I've also teased on Instagram. Like, subscribe, follow the Insta. Anyway, thank you for watching. Goodbye.